What's up, YouTube? It's your girl TAISHA LASHEY, and I'm back with another freaking video. You told me I could trust you. Good fame, everybody know my name when I come through. Don't nobody screaming like you. I was having visions with you, doing things, switching lanes in the Beamer with you. Then swimming in deep water, save me from my sorrow. Swimming in deep, just some pieces I do. So why can't I get that for free? Let's get into it. Let's talk about it. I'm still trying to give face while having to wear a mask, okay? That's what this video is about. I want to give you face, even though part of my face has to be covered. I don't want to have to sacrifice the lower half of my face, though, to still give you the look. So, right now, we're going to work on trying to find a technique that's going to work for when we need to go out and we need to be presentable and cute, okay? And not just giving skin, because, you know, we always give skin. We need to give face, okay? But first of all, go ahead and hit that like button because this is already going to be a bomb video. Make sure you comment and subscribe. Do that. You doing that? Okay. Turn on your post notifications so that you are notified every time that I upload. And let's just get into the video. Let's just figure that we're gonna figure this out together, because at this point it's absurd. Okay. First of all, I'm gonna start by like really priming my face. I am all out of my Milk Makeup Hydro Grip, and I'm upset about it. But that's okay. We're gonna go in with this expensive Bobbi Brown face base, and we're just gonna prime. Don't use a lot of this. It's expensive, but you know, really get in there. I'm gonna apply just a little bit more in the areas that I feel like I need it. I'm going to take a chapter out of Auntie Jackie's book, Miss Jackie on here on YouTube. And I'm actually going to set my entire face with translucent setting powder. Alright, we're going to go in with Laura Mercier. The translucent setting powder I have not tried, nor do I have the honey one. And maybe in the future I will get it. We'll see. But I'm going to set my entire face with this. In person, I don't look ashy, just so y'all know. The camera is being dramatic, as usual. I usually don't do this step because I have dry skin. So now I'm gonna go in to combat that. Instead of using the mattifying foundation from Fenty, I'm gonna go in with the hydrating one, and this is in the shade 385. And I'm gonna do about 3 or 4 pumps of that. There's something in my eye. 3 or 4 pumps of that on the back of my hand. You can't even see it because there we go. And I'm going to use the butt of my beauty sponge and put that on. And I want to be a little less generous with it down here on the bottom, but still giving coverage, you know? Okay, I'm gonna go in with my concealer, and now at this point the rest of the face is gonna be done as normal. The nose will be a little bit different, and I'll say the contour might be a little bit different. So I'm gonna go ahead and contour and highlight in the places that I normally would. And I'm gonna let this sit. I'm going to let this dry down as much as I possibly can, but still allowing it to be pliable. Because I don't want to have to apply my setting spray just yet. So I want to be careful about how much I let it dry down, but we're going to let this dry down. And while I let this dry down, I'm going to go fix my eyebrows. Okay, so I have let this sit as much as I possibly can. I have redone the brows. I have bought some structure back to my brows. I'm going to now blend this out. I'm going to blend out everything but the nose. Now I'm gonna go in and contour. I have not changed my contour. It's either the Fenty Matchstick
in Cocoa, I think, or the Black Opal True Color Stick in Suede Mocha. Hasn't changed. Tried and true for me. It just works. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I don't put a lot. I just want to make my face look a little bit smaller because I do have a fat round face. So I normally do this. There's no need. I am going to do the tip of my nose. And I'm going to take my stippling brush, everybody's favorite stippling brush to laugh at me about because I won't replace it. I just pop it back on and go on about my business. It humbles me, you know? So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that out. Because I didn't do an extreme highlight, there was no need for me to do this beforehand. Bam. I'm gonna blend under here a little bit more. And now I'm going to blend my nose contour out. And I'm gonna do my nose highlight out. And I'm gonna do it very lightly, okay? This is my trouble area. So I would say just work on the areas for you that give you problems. If it's your eyes, focus on your eyes. I know a lot of people's masks kind of rub up there. So if you feel like you need to set more or add more powder before you do the foundation, do that. I will say that so far, this is the best application I've had in a while. So yeah, let me blend this out very lightly. I still actually want it to be a bit visible. And sometimes if I feel like it, I will go from sponge to brush. Now we are here. We are at the crucial part of this makeup tutorial where the final steps that we take will determine whether or not I'm gonna have brown stains in my mask. Oh God, that is so annoying. But anyways, now I'm going to set, okay? I'm first gonna go in with my translucent. Set that really well. Okay, I'm looking like Casper the Friendly Ghost, and that's perfectly fine because we will not always look like this. I am now gonna go in with my Cashew from Fenty Beauty. And I'm going to start with a nice layer here. This is really where I'm focusing it because I set my highlight spots with my other powder. But now I have to worry about the part where the mask is gonna sit. So I'm gonna go in with something that's my skin tone and I'm gonna set. And get your double chin too if you have one. It's just as important as the rest of the face. Okay, now I'm not so much looking like Casper, but we still looking a little powdery. And that's okay. That is all right. In person, I just don't. The camera is dramatic. It's more dramatic than I am. But I do have a really good base now, and my face is very smooth. There's no, it's not moist. But I am going to take a clean brush and I'm just going to buff. I am going to buff all that powder I just stuck on my face. Kind of want to buff that out. This is going to help disperse all of that powder. Is disperse the right word? We're a little slow around here. It's just going to help tone down because see, we put a lot of powder. So it's just going to help tone down that powder and help minimize the amount of transfer that we get. Okay. I'm also gonna bronze a little bit. I am also going to blush because why not? We wanna go for the whole thing. I'm just gonna lightly hit the apples of the cheeks and push back. If you don't like brush, you gotta step your game up because I love blush. It makes me look and feel like a baby doll. And I put it on my nose too. So now we looking nice and cute. Now here is the rest of the important part of the routine. I'm gonna set my face. I'm going in with the Morphe mattifying setting spray. It's nice, first of all, and second of all, it's gonna help set this and keep it in place. And what I recommend is that once you spray this, you fan your face. I'm extra, so I have a fan, you know? That's what we do around here. If I don't have my fan, use your eyeshadow palette. It works, it all works, okay? Whatever floats your boat. You can get these at the Dollar Tree. So I'm gonna spray my face. Don't open your eyes. Don't do it to yourself. That's how you crease. Fan until it's dry. And lip, I'm just gonna throw on a lip liner actually. Here, I'll show you. Yeah, we're gonna do a lip liner. The lip liner that I use are from the Crayon Case. I feel like she has the best liners. I don't even know if they're for the lips. It's the Crayon Case colored pencils. Coffee, Bear, and the Nudist are my favorites. So I guess I'll do my lip on camera because I never do. So I'm gonna take the Nudist, which is the closest thing to my natural lip tone, and fill in the rest. And as weird as it sounds, I like my top lip to be a little bit darker than the bottom. So I take Bear. The first one I used was Coffee. And now I'm going in with Bear. And just deepening up my top lip. Okay, so we have the lashes on. Don't ever ask me for a lash tutorial, okay? Y'all, I have been putting lashes on for years. And I still very much so suck at it. It takes me 1,000,001 tries to get it done, and honestly, it's the reason why my eyes water. I just think, and these aren't heavy, so I know that if I try to do anything like more dramatic than this, which these aren't even dramatic, these are, for some people, these are their natural lashes. Girl, it is actually, let's see what time it is. It is 11:11, Make-A-Wish. It is 11:11 a.m. We are going to go about our day. We're gonna wear a mask, and I'm gonna come back and show you if the technique worked. And I'm gonna be honest, if my shit didn't work, we'll come back to the drawing boards. Like, it ain't that deep, it ain't even that serious. And I'm gonna come back at the end of the day, because I'm gonna be out for the whole day. And I'm going to show you what my mask looks like. The goal is to have very little what's the word, y'all? What's the word? Transfer. The hell? Was I having a seizure? I rebuke that in the name of Jesus, by the way. So we're gonna come back and we're gonna see what the skin is giving. Because right now it's giving. It's giving. My face is sitting right now. And I miss this. I feel so pretty. So I'm gonna put my mask on and I will see you guys at the end of the day. And I'm gonna show you how much transfer I have in my mask. Because right now, she's set. She's set, she ain't going nowhere. So it is the end of the day. It is now actually 10:07. I don't know if you can see that, but it's 10:07. And I've been out all day and I have had my mask on, and this is what it looks like. It looks disgusting. Is disgusting a word? There's not as much makeup on it as I thought it would be. Usually my entire mask, the inside of my mask is definitely brown, but most of it I think is like my lip products. So if y'all have any tips and tricks that you've been doing to kind of keep this down to a minimum, because that can cause a lot of acne. Like, I ruined one of my good masks. Like, I can't reuse this. I have to throw this away, you know? I've got a bunch of them. You know, I try not to reuse them that often, but like, I can't use this again if I wanted to. Like, if I was in dire emergency, like, I'd throw this away. Like, you can kind of tell on camera, it's pretty gross. So yeah, that's gonna be the end of this video. I wanted to come on and give you guys a proper outro. If you found this helpful, leave me a comment down below. If you have other tips for me and anybody else who miss wearing makeup and who doesn't really care for the whole makeup and the mask thing, also leave some comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications so that you are notified every time that I upload. And I'll see y'all on Sunday. Bye. I might see y'all Friday.